What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Undercover Weeb's Anime Podcast, episode 16.
Damn, we are getting into it, dog. Episode 16.
We've been doing this for 16 weeks.
Dude, that's wild. We're 4 months
That's a
deep.
long time, actually.
I know
That's
it is.
crazy to think about.
It feels like we started it like 2 weeks ago. It's wild.
Yeah,
It's actually crazy.
Time flies when you're having fun with it, right?
Absolutely.
This episode this week is on anime worlds we'd want to live in. We want to get Isekaied into these worlds.
I'll tell you what, man. Especially being from the U.S. right now, Isekai me into any of these worlds, I'll take it. Too crazy right now, man. It's too crazy.
It's getting pretty crazy around here.
Getting wild.
Actually, it's not just worlds we want to live in. It's also worlds that we would definitely want to stay away from.
Yep, and there are a lot that I would definitely want to stay away from. There's
probably...
oh, man.
Honestly, there's probably twice as many I'd want to stay away from as there is ones I'd actually want to live in. If you look at just like every anime world, that's like different than our world.
There's a lot of messed up stuff that goes on in some anime, and miss me with that, man.
Yeah, miss me with that for sure. Why don't we start off with the ones that we hate?
Let's do it.
That we don't want to live in.
Yeah, we'll get the dark and grimy ones out of the way.
The anti-isekai don't want to be in this.
All right, what's you bring up one? You started off here, AK.
All right, the one that I would least want to live in, I think, would be Attack on Titan's world. Yeah,
100%. That's just a living hell the whole time. Nothing good happens ever.
Yeah, I wrote a little bit underneath each thing on why, and for this one I just wrote self-explanatory.
Yep. Yeah, for real. I don't want to get eaten by a Titan. Nope.
Yeah, unless you got the power of the meat mechs, it'd be pretty unfortunate, especially if you live in the fucking island.
Yeah. Dude, and there's a lot of corruption even within the human race. That would just suck. You basically can't win unless you're a noble.
It's like U.S. politics, right?
Basically. It's like a lose-lose.
There's so much corruption in the Attack on Titan, king stuff, though. And
there is.
They keep everything from the whole wall, inside the walls. I don't know what it's called.
No one knows shit.
No one knows shit. You're in constant fear of just being especially after they broke in, of just getting extinct
devoured
on a daily basis. Yeah,
Dude,
I don't like being extinct.
Dude, not only would it just suck, it would be so stressful all the time. You would just always be on edge. You would average 4 hours of sleep a night. I would just be tweaking the whole time.
Yeah, especially if you're in the Survey Corps or in the art. What is it called?
I don't know. I can't think of it right now.
We're
on the same page. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, need to have a brain blast to remember what they're called. But just being always in constant danger would suck.
Yeah, that would just be ass. Nope. Attack on Titan, great anime. Shit world. I mean, good world, but I would not want to live in it.
Very well built world.
Another one. It's a really good world. It's a really good manga. I would hate to live in is Berserk. Fuck that. Nope.
I don't really know much about Berserk, but it sounds like a lot of fucked up stuff goes on in Berserk. So
I mean, the first half of Berserk, living in the world, wouldn't be that bad. It's just I don't know. It's a Renaissance era kind of. That's what they're living in. But then, if you've heard anything about the eclipse, that's when shit hits the fan, and then it's a world I would absolutely never ever in my life want to live in. Constant fear of getting eaten and killed by demons. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is some kind of supernatural stuff going on in Berserk. I thought, right?
Yeah, there's demons and a bunch of stuff going on. It's wild, dude. It's whack. It's dark as hell. It's gory as shit.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I don't have a whole lot of knowledge of Berserk because I feel like I'd really enjoy it when I read it.
You would. It's a manga you would definitely enjoy, especially for your taste. You would really like it.
Yeah, because I'm really into the dark stuff, and I've been specifically avoiding both the old anime and the movies because I do plan on picking it up sooner or later.
Dude, it literally, I'm pretty sure, I want to say the manga starts with Guts like boning a girl. Like he's literally like having sex with this woman, and then the woman like turns into
Spicy.
a demon, and she's like,
Less
"Oh, I got you
spicy.
now. You're trapped." And then Guts just like looks at her and is like, "No, you're the one who's trapped." And then I'm pretty sure he like grabs her like jaw and just rips her head in half. Like it's
Ooh.
wild, bro. It's just crazy.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
I mean, that'll just give you a taste right off the jump right there. That's how it starts. I think that's the first like 3 pages.
Speaking of dark worlds, Tokyo Ghoul would suck to live
Oh
there
my god, it would be horrible. You know what makes that one especially terrifying is that people know that you can get eaten by a ghoul at any
at
time.
any time.
That would be so
But like,
stressful. Oh my god.
you remember in like you've just started reading it.
Yep.
Remember the first couple of pages, Hide and Kaneki like don't know what ghouls are really or what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. Like these people don't even know that ghouls literally look exactly like regular people.
Right.
But the thing is with
Like,
that, ghouls aren't bad either. It's just like
true.
they have to eat people to live.
Dude, they do. Honestly, I think one of my favorite parts of Tokyo Ghoul right now, or like one of my favorite aspects, was how creative the writing was describing like why, like, because they don't want to eat people, but like they do such a good job of describing what actual food tastes like and like how hungry you get that you just have to do it. I just love that aspect. Like, like Kaneki will just eat something delicious and he'll be like, "Oh my god, it tastes like rotten eggs and motor oil." And
Yeah.
just like I really like that aspect. I thought that was super creative and cool.
Plus, whenever he describes it like that, it always fits so well with what you'd think that version of spoiled food would kind of taste like.
Right. Yeah. It's just it's a yeah, that world would suck, but again, it's the manga is absolutely A tier right now.
It
like,
is.
So
How far
good.
are you so far?
I think I'm early 20s, mid 20s, somewhere in there.
It's so good.
I haven't read it in a couple days.
It only gets better.
Crank them out tonight. Yeah, my next one on here is also for sure no. Neon Genesis Evangelion.
I have that one on my list as well.
Oh no.
That one is just they don't know. They're like giant aliens coming from the sky that just want to come destroy the earth for absolutely no reason. Like what?
Yeah, like you don't know anything. You just know that you're basically powerless and your
Except
city
for the
can go
Avos.
underground. Right. And you have to place all your trust in some, adolescent kid.
Some fucking 13 and 14-year-old boys and girls like, no thank you.
Some emotional pubescent children that are just assholes. Nope. I don't want.
Yeah, that'd be a no-go for me.
No, I would take one look at Shinji and I would just jump off a building.
Oh my god. Yeah, we're both on the band, or we're both have a hot take about Evangelion in the way that we're just not really that big of fans.
I don't like it at all. I hate it, actually.
I still think that trash. It might... Did you watch it on Netflix?
Yes.
I think it might be the Netflix adaptation because they changed some parts in the dub that make it less impactful. I saw a video on YouTube about it.
Okay. That makes sense. I need to watch End of Evangelion because I heard that will help.
Yeah, plus they have a whole new reboot series, I think, that are just movies.
Oh yeah, no, they're coming out with some stuff. I think in 2021. Yeah. I think they're coming out with a new movie.
Yeah, I think it's like 3.0 plus 1.0 or something weird like that. I don't. They name them really weird.
But yeah, I gotta see the movies. I mean, I've already watched the series, so I might as well just try to get the most out of it,
Yeah. Plus, the end of Evangelion, I heard, actually kind of clears some things up.
Well, I hope so, too, because I still don't know anything.
The last 3 episodes of Evangelion, I had no fucking idea what was going on. It was so abstract that none of it made any sense.
And I just think, what literally separates people liking and not liking the show is if you can relate to Shinji or not. And I could not relate to Shinji at all. Shinji Ikari, no, I was like, no, I can't relate to you. Like,
there were small parts that I found myself relating a little bit, but overall, I really couldn't. I mean, I don't know.
All right.
It's just me.
Yeah, sorry, not a big Evangelion fan, but
Yeah,
the
neither
next.
was
All
I.
right, you go with another one.
Okay.
You take the next one away.
Next one I would hate to live in is Japan in Psycho Pass.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, but that is a good one. Yeah, that would be ass.
Yeah, you literally get discriminated off of your thoughts. Like, you don't even have to take action on the things. Just like if you have a slightly like screwed up mental state,
you're
fucked.
You're locked away, and then you never get out because then you're pissed about getting locked away, and then it's a downward spiral.
People rarely ever go back to the actual general public. Plus, it's kind of weird because like it's only in Japan that civil system is.
Yeah,
it's really screwed. You're not even that far in it yet, are you? You still have a long ways to go.
Yeah, I do, but I actually was just about to start watching it again because I fixed my Funimation. So
yeah, you need to pick that back up, and then watch the most recent season. First Inspector was pretty good.
Dude, my Psychopath would never get cloudy. No cap.
I think mine would start off cloudy, to be honest.
I think mine would too.
I would be
especially if I got Isekaied there, I'd be fucked.
Oh, it'd be bad.
I would be screwed. Dude, the first the first thing that I walk into that measures your Psychopath, I'm like in the red, just immediately arrested. I'd honestly probably just die right away. I just get shot.
I'd have like a 9 million Psychopaths. They would just drop a nuke on the entire town because I would cloud everyone's Psychopaths.
I'd be like, no, no, Psychopaths would suck. That'd be horrible.
That would be brutal. It's literally based off of thought, pretty much, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah, fuck, that would be terrible. You know, it would be another bad one to live in. Parasite.
Yeah, after the alien thing, the alien worms come and burrow into people's brains.
That would be so bad. Oh, okay. The best case Ontario, you catch it and you turn into I always forget the main character's name.
Shinichi.
You turn into Shinichi and Migi, and then you're chilling. You're just like homies. That'd be all right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
He had the best turnout possible for that.
Yeah.
Because, like, the other guy that had it happen to him that didn't get it, like, burrowed all the way in, he got it stuck on his chin. Fucking fat-ass chin laying on him. Oh, my, gross.
Yeah, like, that would just be best-case scenario, but still, the world would be stressful as hell. Oh, man.
Gosh, I need to rewatch Parasite. I haven't seen that in a long time.
I do, too. It's just scary because then you start realizing that the parasites are basically just better at humans, better than humans at everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that would just be screwed up.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you got another one? That's about all I wrote down for hate.
This one was kind of, my last one that I have is kind of like sitting in the middle because there's aspects of it that I think would be really cool to live in, but then I think other aspects of it overpower the good parts, and that's Fire Force.
Yeah, that would probably be one I would not want to live in.
Because
it'd be cool, but...
It'd be really cool to be able to have, like, a pyrotechnic ability, or whatever it's called. But then, like, you don't have a 100% chance of having one of those abilities. And then you have that chance of just randomly bursting out in fire and having to die.
Yeah.
Which would suck.
I would say that's more on the hate to live in, but it has some cool aspects. And I guess we kind of got to talk about, so for our list of worlds we would like to live in, are we average Joes in these worlds? Are we going on the potential of like what we could make ourselves? Or are we like the main character in an isekai?
So the way I kind of looked at mine when I was making my list was in this world, I would start off as average, but in the world, like you'd have the ability to like get better.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
I kind of looked at it that way too, because that's kind of how my top like 6 are basically like I could just progress and be sick in this world. Like I could be a badass.
That's how a few of mine are as well.
And then
should we get into our the worlds we want to be isekai'd into?
Absolutely. And we're kind of just doing like a discussion, right? We're not gonna rank them because
Yeah, we're just gonna
yeah.
discuss it. I don't
All right,
really have a
one
ranking on these.
one that I don't think you're gonna have that I think would be a badass world to live in would be Space Dandy.
I have that one.
You do?
I
No
have that
way.
one. Ah,
Space
dude,
Dandy would be
I
sick.
love Space Dandy so much. It's just a so much superior version of Cowboy Bebop, and
Dude,
you can just fight me to the death on that one. Another
no,
hot take, but
I agree. I think Space Dandy would be one of the most enjoyable anime worlds to live in because it's like a Cowboy Bebop that doesn't have stakes, and it just is fun and like zany.
dude, they're
Like it'd be
just
awesome.
bounty hunting them rare aliens and going to boobies, dude. You
Dude,
can't forget about boobies.
dude, all you gotta do is just identify some aliens and then go to boobies.
What was that
It's easy.
blonde-haired chick's name at boobies? She turned out to be like a cloud person or like a half cloud person.
What was her name?
God, I can't remember.
I can't either, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
Space
Honey?
Dandy's
No.
amazing. Yeah, it is Honey.
Yeah,
I think that's
honey.
what it is.
That's right. Yep, Space Dandy's amazing. I just think anything where you could travel the cosmos would be really badass.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be the best one because it's just fun and you got boobies.
Yeah,
So.
you just get to go on adventures, and we never figure out why that gorilla man is chasing Dandy.
No, we never figured it out.
Did you have you finished it?
I haven't actually. I think I'm like 3 episodes from finishing. I don't know why I never finished
It's
it.
so good.
But like, yeah, it is great. It is fucking great.
It's just
and
easy watch.
and just we're not talking about actual boobs. We're talking about a floating space restaurant where
Called Boobies.
Yeah, it's called Boobies. That's yeah. All right, that's I'm glad. I can't believe you had that one. I thought I was gonna sneak that one in there.
No, dude, I love some Space Dandy. Space Dandy does not get the credit it deserves.
It does not. It's great. It truly is.
One of my top ones. It's almost another one that there's a lot of bad things about, but I just kind of put it on here because I really enjoy the adventure of it, and that's Made in Abyss.
Yep. I didn't have that one on mine because it was in betweener for me.
You can explore the endless abyss, and I just think that would be so interesting.
That would be interesting, especially like with some homies. That would actually be cool. It's just there's really high stakes.
There's so many dangers. Yeah, it's tough because in every world it seems like there's just really high stakes, and it's hard to find.
But the trade-off for just living in a badass world is just But yeah, that's a good one. I thought about it.
You just got to find yourself a man from the bottom of the abyss that shoots a massive laser out of his arm.
Yeah.
And then you're set.
You just got to be not mentally weak and just get over the curse of the abyss. And
be older than freaking 12 years or like 9, however old they are. They should not be going down in the abyss at that point in their life.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why couldn't she just have waited a couple years, Like, what would be the harm in that?
I don't know. She wasn't thinking clearly, I guess.
She wants to find her mom. I get it. Whatever.
I'd definitely do a double look or double take at that. I think I wouldn't go all the way down.
Okay. I got one that you probably were sleeping on. The Fate series.
I thought about the Fate series, but then I also thought about the end of Fate Zero and how wasn't like the whole freaking. I guess I didn't.
It was just that city.
Was it just that city? Because they never really said, and I didn't watch Stay Night, so I don't really know what happens after it.
It was just that city. No big deal.
I was thinking it was
would
like
get
the whole
Holy
world.
Grail.
Just the one boy he finds.
Dude, I would get Gilgamesh, bend him to my will. Boom, Holy Grail is mine. Okay, but besides that, you can still be a wizard, and there's magical powers, which would be cool.
They never really, at least in Fate Zero, they never really went over magical powers very much.
Yep,
Did they go over that more in Stay Night?
They do a little bit, yeah, because I think his name's Shiro. Shiro is like learning magic throughout Stay Night.
The only magic in Zero is when that
Iskandar?
Iskandar, his kid or like his master went to like the magic school,
Yeah.
And if he wouldn't have been at that magic school, I would not have even known that magic existed
What do you mean?
at all.
Yeah, I guess, but Kiriko Tamine uses it. Kirisugi Emiya, they both use it.
I can't recall when it was very
Um,
evident when they use it.
So Kiritsugu, he uses like he can speed up to like 4 times what his body allows him to, and like he goes like 4 times as fast. And then Kotomine can like have the knives form in his fingers. Like they do use it. It's just not as common. But yeah, whatever. All right, next one. What's yours?
Should we break into the big boy right now?
No, not the big boy yet.
Not the big boy yet.
There's a couple big boys we should do beforehand.
All right, slightly less big boy is my hero.
Yeah, that's on my list. That would be cool.
Only shitty part about my hero is you could get stuck with an ass cheeks quirk.
You could get a quirk that just like made you. I don't even know. You could get such a weird quirk, bro.
Like you could end up like that dude with the tail. That's all he has is the thick ass tail.
You could end up with like the girl who just can grow her hands.
Is it just her one hand that she can grow? Is that
I think it's both of them.
Or remember that chick that like the top half of her body just like shrunk into the bottom half?
Oh yeah.
Like,
or if you were just invisible and couldn't turn it off, I would hate that. That would be hell.
That would suck. I don't know why I mean, couldn't she just put like makeup on or something?
Yeah, probably.
And then you could see your face.
You could, have sticky hair like Mineta.
How does a man like that make it into A class?
Yeah, okay, because
the classes in that thing are so messed up.
Unless the moment he like stuck the machines to the ground, they just like broke down. That's the only way.
I think that there was probably several people in B class that would have beaten him out.
Same. But, okay, you could get a shit quirk, but on the off chance you get a badass quirk, do you know how
like
sick
Bakugo
your life,
or something?
Your life would be so badass. It would be so badass. Like, oh.
That would be sick.
That'd be a cool world. And honestly, the stakes aren't that high in that world either.
They're very low stakes. I mean, especially if you're not a hero.
Yeah.
Then there are pretty much no stakes at all, unless you run into a villain in the street.
Yeah,
which I guess you don't really know how common it actually would be because you're with heroes the whole time. So obviously heroes are going to be running into villains.
Yeah, that'd be a good world. I mean, that's honestly up there for me. Another big boy out of the way.
What's that?
I'm going to save that one. What do you think about oh, here's a good one. Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, I didn't even think of that one.
Yeah, doing alchemy, bro, would be so lit. Could you imagine?
That'd be crazy.
Dude, transmutations would be. Oh.
I hate to say it, but I think I'd have to attempt human transmutation so I could use transmutation without a circle.
Yeah, I think I would have to.
Like,
as well.
I think I'd sacrifice my arm for that.
I would too.
Because you can get an auto mail arm.
Yeah, there is auto mail in that world, which, would not even be that bad.
Because how many characters do we know that can transmute without a circle? It's just Edward and
Al.
No, I think Al has to use a circle.
Oh no, Al does have to. Yeah.
It's just if you go through the gate of truth that.
Wait, Scar, he doesn't have to, does he?
I don't think so.
There's
well, he just like takes things apart though. He doesn't put things back together. Yeah, so I don't know if that has different rules.
It probably does. But like, see, Roy just has the transmutation circle on
his glove.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wondered: is the fire a special ability of his, or can anybody do fire transmutation like that?
I really need to go back and watch the show so I can, because it's been years, and I want to get more familiar on that. Because like, yeah, do you have like an affinity towards certain types of transmutation? I don't really remember.
I don't really remember that well either, but the way I originally thought it was just kind of, you study the chemical makeup of things.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the fact that some people only study specific things so they can do more with that element. Maybe that's what it is.
It very well could be because like the Armstrongs would like use like the Earth and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a sick one though. I would be studying all the time, and I hate studying.
Same.
I would be going nuts.
I wonder
All
what the
right.
world is like outside of whatever Amestris. Is that what it's called?
I think so. Yeah, because there are people that don't know about transmutation and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
about alchemy. So
Let's break into. I don't know which ones you're holding back on me here. I don't know which
I'm
ones you're
holding
holding
back
back.
on my big boy that I love a lot. I'm
Your
holding back
big
on that
boy.
one. My big boy.
All right. What
But
about No Game No Life then?
yeah, that's a good one to bring up. That would be cool.
The only thing about that one is it's got like
We'd
war
be humans,
going on.
and we'd be humans.
Yeah.
And they
Plus, you'd
stuck
have
in
to
their
have a
show.
super big brain like Sora
Yeah.
and Shiro.
It would definitely be cool, just like as a change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
But
You could just get really good at one game and then challenge everybody to one game.
right, it's just that like once you get outside of challenging humans, you're fucked unless you're a genius.
You just got to be as good at rock paper scissors as Reagan is.
True, Reagan would dominate. He would be the god of
Dude.
Of no
You just
game,
got to
no life.
play mind games and rock paper scissors, dog. You get that down to a T, and you can't lose.
You could throw Reagan into any anime universe, and he's gonna come out on top because he's a master manipulator.
That dude is just such an idiot, and it works to his advantage.
He's the most confident idiot of all time.
He can swindle. Literally, speaking of swindle, I bet he'd be amazing in Akudama. He'd be a much better swindler than the swindler.
We don't know though. Hey, there's no source material for Akudama Drive either. It's the anime only, so we'll never get it spoiled, and we have no idea.
That is nice.
Dude,
speaking of Akudama, that place would suck to live.
Absolute shit. Unless you can just work out every day and become as strong as Brawler.
I don't think that's physically possible for me.
Brawler's crazy, dude. Like, oh shit. Anyways, what are we talking about? We're talking about No Game No Life. No Game No Life would be beast. It'd be like a nice change of pace. It's not one I would go to permanently.
Mm-mm.
Whereas like there are other ones on here that I would switch permanently, 100%. All right. That was a good one. That's on my list. What about a little Sword Art Online?
I haven't seen Sword Art Online, but I thought that was like, didn't they get trapped in the thing?
Yeah.
And they're trying to get out?
My only like thing for Sword Art is like if we had a VR system that worked like that, it would be very cool. But also, I feel like it would kind of be a double-edged sword because I like wouldn't want to leave the game universe, you know?
Mm-hmm. I don't really know what the VR system exactly is like. So it's like you put on the VR and then
it
messes
puts you
with
to your
sleep?
brain waves, so it puts you like into the game. Basically, you're like in a dream in the game. So like your full conscious is within the game.
That's interesting. I think honestly, that's possible sooner or later. I think it will be.
So I just had to mention that because I think that would be a pretty cool concept, like if that was in the real world. But yeah,
I haven't seen any of the Sword Art stuff. So, or Gun. Isn't there like another spinoff called Gun Gale Online?
I haven't seen
like
it.
a bunch of other spinoffs.
Yeah, I've only seen Sword Art Online. It was okay. It was pretty good actually, but it was good.
Meh.
Just good.
What about Black Clover? What do you think of Black Clover?
That's high on my list, just because everyone gets a magical power. Like that would be badass. That would be so cool.
Yeah, but what if you get stuck with like a shitty book or like a shitty grimoire?
But having any sort of magical power would be awesome.
That is true. Plus, it would be cool to like become a Magic Knight. I think
that would be super cool, and I feel like, yeah, I'm taking my chances, man. I really am.
A lot of it is based off of, even your overall magical power is based off of if you're born into nobility, though.
Yeah. I would take the chances because odds you have a sick magical power, once again, your life would be incredible.
I mean, if you get lucky enough to get dark magic, you're pretty much set.
But dude, we're getting Isekaied, so we're getting like top tier.
Oh, we're going straight up Isekaied. We're getting We're getting Yami's power because Yami did get isekai'd.
We're getting some crazy magic, man. We're getting like either time or light or dark magic or just something wild. Plasma magic, dude. I don't know, something crazy.
Plasma magic? Does that even exist?
Isn't plasma what lightning is made out of? And like,
oh, I suppose
we'd get something sick because we're getting isekai'd, man.
Yeah, but then you also have the threat of the other countries around you just wanting to take you over, like the Diamond Kingdom,
man, I would
or the Spade Kingdom.
I'll blicka their asses. They're fucked.
I'm sorry, but Mars is fucking you up.
Yeah, but his is actually kind of OP. He's got an OP Grimoire.
He's got like diamond magic and fire magic or some shit.
Oh, it's crystal, because diamond magic would be way too OP.
Crystal magic. Either way, I love Mars. Mars is like my favorite character in the first half of the series.
Yeah, Mars is pretty cool. Dude, I would get beast magic.
Beast magic sucks, bro.
Beast magic is beast, bro.
No, you're high, dude. Beast magic blow. I'd want that light magic, to be honest, probably.
I honestly probably want Julius's magic.
Time magic? It's pretty sick.
That would be sick.
Can Julius like never die then? Because couldn't he just put his time back into himself?
That's what I was kind of thinking. I think he would be able to do that.
Or does he need to have that seal every time? Because he only got the seal because of like some magic item.
I feel it. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tricky one. I couldn't tell you. But Black Clover would be sick. Even if you got like water magic, it would still be cool.
Mm-hmm. Black Clover's got so many question marks behind it in terms of things, but
yeah, it'd be like going into the Avatar world, but better because you automatically get something.
Yeah, because then I suppose there are non-benders in Avatar. We can talk about Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar.
Even though it's not an anime.
I would take it. I would just rather take Black Clover.
Same. Bro, but we're getting Isekai'd in, so that means we are the Avatar.
True, dude. If we get Isekai'd in, we're either like the Avatar or like we're so good with our element that we're on Avatar's level.
That'd be pretty sick.
First thing I'm doing is beheading Katara. If she's alive.
She has mommy issues, dude.
I don't care.
Let her figure out her mommy issues.
She's going down.
Fucking Katara. Wow, did she get on my nerves?
Parental issues. Gon has daddy issues. And what do you think about Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter x Hunter would be a sick world to live in, but only if you have the strength to be a hunter. Because otherwise, it's just pretty much like a normal world, isn't it?
I think, but I think Hunter x Hunter is. Yeah, but Hunter x Hunter is one of those anime where like you can get strong no matter who you are. You know,
that is true.
Off of that like ideology.
Because like Kurapika isn't that strong of a person. Neither
Leorio,
is Leorio.
Bro, Isekai Leorio here right now. He's got no nen. I'm fucking him up.
Bro, I don't know if I could run 80 kilometers though, like they did in the beginning.
True, but
even that fat kid with the computer ran 45 kilometers.
Okay. See, maybe everyone in that world is just in great shape.
Maybe it just gives me super stamina when we get Isekai'd in. But to my knowledge, I could never run 80 kilometers.
But there's also like, even in the first arc, it has that like mentality of you can keep trying to be a hunter, and I think we'd be smooth, and then we could learn Nen.
What I love so much about Nen is that you can pretty much make it whatever you want to make it.
Yeah. And
that is so cool.
You could be weak as shit and have an OP Nen ability.
If you get some type of specialist ability or something, I suppose you have to end up being specialist. But I
would be like the Zoldyck grandpa that was only brought up for a little bit, the one that almost killed in the Maha. I'm like Maha, just normal looking, but my Nen's so crazy that I'm the strongest.
Maha has so much lore around him, dude.
Yeah, because didn't they say that Maha and Netero fought, and Netero was the only person to make it out alive of a fight or something?
Yeah.
That makes it seem like he's stronger.
Netero was the only one that made it out of fight alive against Maha.
Yeah.
Plus, people think that he might have been the person that went to the Dark Continent with Netero, but because there is a Zoldyck that went along with him, but in the manga they put his name as Zig Zoldyck.
Yeah, I actually think I watched a YouTube video kind of talking about that.
I think it's Netero, or not Netero. I think it's Maha. I think it just
Yeah.
changed his name because there's a lot of inconsistencies Togashi has with names. Like he spells Zoldyck different literally every time he writes it
Yeah.
in the manga.
Dude, but another reason Hunter x Hunter would be a safe bet is because even if you're not a hunter, it's like a normal world, so you're kind of chilling anyways.
That is true, unless you're living in that weird republic that got the Chimera ants.
Yeah, but we're isekai main characters. We're gonna be strong as shit.
We're super strong. Okay.
But even regardless, if you're not, it's a safe bet.
That is
all right. Is it my turn?
Sure. Shoot out another one.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, just because you could learn Hamon if you don't get a stand.
That is true. So you can. I don't really. I'm still so unclear on how people actually get stands. Because some people get them from an arrow. Some people get them from
just having
them.
Yeah.
Some people got them from having that thing that Dio put in their head, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That's just flawed writing, kind of.
It is kind of flawed writing, but it would be sick if you had a stand, dude. Could you imagine? You'd be God.
Bro, I want the stand that in part 5, I think, the guy that had like the computer and then took that woman's DNA and then made a stand in his computer, and you can kill that stand, which is damn near invincible in the first place, and he's still alive and he still has a stand. Like, does that not seem like it's super OP?
That's like one of the most broken stands, because literally the only stand that could have beaten that stand was Giorno's, was Golden Wind. I don't think any other stand could have. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we don't even know. You could make a stand that's literally unbeatable. Yeah, that one's OP. That's up there.
Well, you don't get to like decide your stand though.
No, yeah, but like I'm just saying, like you could have something that's crazy OP.
That is true, but you could also be stuck with a stand like Shigichi's Harvest, or you could be stuck with the stand like the Power Tower guy, which is not like I'd rather just not have one.
That's true. Or, dude, actually, you know what stand I would want? Rohan's.
The one
write in something and it happens.
That would be a pretty cool one to have. I never really thought.
You could just write "be fluent in Spanish" on yourself, and then you're fluent in Spanish. That'd be awesome.
Can he do it to himself?
Ah, shit.
I don't know. We didn't.
He can.
Did we ever see him do it to himself?
I thought he could. I'm not 100% sure though.
I mean, if you could do it to yourself, then that'd be pretty OP. Because you could.
I type in "can Rohan" and it says, "Can Rohan use Heaven's Door on himself?" He can. He can, in fact, use it on himself.
Interesting. That definitely makes it significantly better.
Yeah, that makes it so OP.
What the hell's his name? I'm so bad with names. The really small guy in part 4. Koichi?
Koichi, yeah.
His stand is weird.
Yeah, his stand is weird.
Because, like, the first part, what does the first part do? It only, like, makes noise.
Yeah.
Is all it does. And then the second one makes it so it makes something really heavy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then the third part, he can change how something is.
He can make it, like super soft or super...
I will say the author's very creative in the way he makes stands.
He is super creative.
At least after part 2, because a lot of stands in part 2 kind of sucked.
Part 3, you mean?
Part 3. That's what I meant.
Yeah, they were.
In Stardust Crusaders.
They were super OP though. I feel like most of the stands you run into are stronger than everyone in the actual main group stands, because one stand will fight all of them and almost beat them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's another one?
I am out of ones on my... I have one more, but we don't really know much about this world, and it's Tower of God.
Yeah, but people die in that shit all the time,
People do
man.
die in that shit all the time. But imagine if you got to the top of the tower.
That is true. But you just would have to be what do they call them? Irregulars?
Yeah. And I still am so confused on what's outside of the tower because that's where Bam came from.
Is yeah, I don't get that shit at all either. We're gonna have to figure it out. I might just have to start reading it.
I read the first couple of chapters
I
just
did
to
too.
like just because I was super pumped right when it started because I thought it was so good, and then it slowly got worse. But the art is not very good.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like webtoons just have a different art style, and I'm so used to manga, it's hard for me to like get into one.
Have you read any of? You read part like the first couple chapters of Solo Leveling, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh yeah, because you figured out it's an isekai.
I figured out it was an isekai, and well, just it was actually before because at the start you don't know it's an isekai,
Mm-hmm.
but I read the first chapter. I was like, this is cool. Found it was an isekai and threw it in the garbage.
Did you make it into where they go into the dungeon though? Because that part is actually super good. I read
I'm not.
until he got the isekai part, but
Yeah,
up until that part was amazing
I'm
actually.
not gonna lie though. I kind of want to give it a chance because people actually think very highly of solo leveling.
I'm
So maybe
surprised
it's
it
like
didn't
a
get
good isekai.
I'm surprised it didn't get an anime adaptation yet.
Yeah, they go with Noblesse first, and
Yeah,
God of High School. Like what?
Tower of God, Noblesse, God of High School. God of High School, people put way too much give that show way too much credit.
It's just a pure watch for the fights.
By the end of the first season, none of it made any sense anymore.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Have you not finished it?
I know. I've literally just watched it for the fights, and there's a lot of other things. Like I'm watching Golden Kamui right now, which is really good, and it's kind of taking up a lot of my time. And so is Yu Yu Hakusho. Another one that I would really like to live in actually, Yu-Gi-Oh.
I never watched any of Yu-Gi-Oh.
It would be cool. Play card games, collect cards. There's
True,
stakes, but
and
it's like a pretty normal world
in
at
the
the same
same
time.
type of thing, Pokemon would be cool.
Pokemon would probably be my number two world I would want to live in. I'm not gonna lie, I think that would be badass.
Pokemon would be sick, but then
Stakes
the
are super low if we're going off the anime. Like
stakes
you
are
just go,
super low.
you go and collect Pokemon with your friends and challenge like trainers. That would be so cool.
I always kind of wondered. It's kind of weird with the whole age thing in Pokemon,
Yeah,
because Ash and I don't know how old Misty is, but I think she's like 10, like Ash is, isn't she?
and
And
I
then
feel like
isn't Brock older?
he's like 16.
And then Brock has like that dude's like a dad of like 9. He takes care of all of his siblings.
I know, yeah. But Pokemon would be so cool, bro. Could you
Going on fighting at the gyms, going to the Final Four.
becoming gym trainers? That would just be so sick. Another one that would be cool, Dragon Ball Z.
I thought about that one as well, but I didn't know enough about the world.
I think the world is it's actually kind of sick. It's like modern, and you have these things called capsules. So you literally have like a car capsule or like
Mm-hmm.
a plane capsule. That would be really cool. Just being in that world in general would be awesome, even if you weren't strong. But I think it's also the type of show where you can get as strong as you. Well, I guess humans can still fly and shit, which would be cool. So yeah, I think that'd be a dope world to
Humans
live
can
in.
fly in that show?
Yeah,
What?
yeah. Krillin, Yamcha, Tien. Oh yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't really know which ones are villains, which one are humans and which ones aren't. So
Everyone on Earth besides Goku and Vegeta and their children are humans, and they started OP and then they become like ants. Um, Naruto. Actually, that one would kind of be ass. Not gonna lie.
yeah,
There's always wars and people that are way more OP and gigantic monsters that they put inside of people to keep them at bay. So yeah, no.
well,
And the number one, the big
I was
boy.
gonna say I think it's time. I think it's
One
time.
Piece is the world I would want to live in the most, hands down, without a doubt.
I wish I lived in One Piece so bad. It'd be
I
so
could,
cool.
if there was a button in front of me right now that said "Isekai yourself into One Piece," I would press it without hesitating.
Same, same.
Like Literally, there wouldn't
Oh
even be a
my
second of
god,
hesitation.
dude.
I would hit the button.
It'd be so cool.
Dude, it'd be so much fun. Just traveling the world with your homies on a pirate ship.
Plus, you can
And
learn hockey, or
mhm,
you can get a devil fruit.
you can
What devil
literally,
fruit would you want the most? You think?
honestly, the one I would want the most would probably be Laws.
Oh, I haven't. I don't know what his is yet. I just met him.
It would probably be his, or what's another one I really like?
Eneruz is
Honest,
really good.
yep, yep, that would be up there.
Eneruz is super good. Or pork or aces is really good.
Whitebeards, Whitebeards would be fucking lit.
I don't know what Whitebeard's is either.
Quake fruit. He can basically just like it's just like he can like summon earthquakes and like destroy anything with a punch.
Sounds pretty overpowered.
Uh,
Honestly, though, every devil fruit can be pretty overpowered if you know how to use it.
Yeah.
Except for
Especially,
I'm not the biggest fan of zone fruits.
yeah, zone fruits are kind of booty. The only way a zone fruit would be good is if you were a master hockey user.
I'm
Oh,
just so underimpressed by zone fruits.
yeah.
So underwhelmed.
The only person you ever meet that has like a decent zone. Actually, oh shit, nope, nope. The one I would have is a zone fruit. I'm not even kidding. It's a mythical zone.
And what's that?
It's the Phoenix fruit.
Phoenix fruit.
That's the one I would eat. That is the one I would eat. Actually, boom, nailed it.
I think I'd go with the lightning or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
Enernews.
that's definitely top tier. That's like S tier dragon fruits for sure. Luffy's ass.
Luffy's does suck.
It's so bad. It's
I
so
feel like
bad.
what are the it's Paramecia Zone and what's the other
Logia.
one? Logia. I feel like Logia are just significantly better than
They are. Yep.
all other ones.
Yeah, they are just better. Not gonna lie.
Because
Especially
being able to turn yourself into the other thing just makes you so much
yeah.
less like you can't get attacked as easily because you can
No.
just turn into it and the hand goes right through you.
Especially pre-time skip, it's unbeatable basically.
Yeah, doesn't hockey kind of even out the playing field there a little bit?
Yeah, see, a lot of people don't like hockey because it evened out the playing field, but I'm like, how is Luffy gonna beat someone like, like how is he gonna beat someone like Ace? He wouldn't be able to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it would just be impossible. So they needed to do that. The only reason he beat Crocodile is because he's Luffy.
Because he
Figured
used
it out.
water.
Yeah, because he under. Yeah.
I didn't really like the way that he beat Crocodile like that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's kind of a cop out. That's honestly one of the biggest reasons that I don't like Alabasta that much.
Mm-hmm. I'm not the biggest Alabasta fan either.
There's just some what where are you at in One Piece right now?
I haven't read any since I last talked to you, I think, so I'm right at the beginning of Sabaody Archipelago.
Okay. Did you like you really like Thriller Bark?
I love Thriller Bark.
It's so underrated.
I think
Oh god.
every time I read a new arc, it's my new favorite arc.
Yeah.
And right now, Thriller Bark is my favorite arc.
Oh, that's lit, dude. That's actually such a hot take that I'm not gonna argue with. I honestly, I don't. No matter what anyone says their favorite One Piece arc is, I'll never judge them because they're all great.
I just laughed so much at that arc. Everything about it was just hilarious.
Dude, when Frankie starts building the stairways straight into the sky, he basically started Fortnite, bro.
Oh my god, shut up.
Dude, he just built the bridge. that was such a funny arc. But you get the Zoro moment, man. Come on. That part was so sick too.
Yeah, with Kuma.
Yep.
That gave the arc a little bit more stakes to it.
Yeah. You're gonna like Sabaody.
Yeah, I heard that one's quite good.
Yeah. You're just in such a hot stretch. You're in the best stretch of One Piece.
Yeah, the beginning I'd say is is really good for, I'd say it's good for average manga. Like it's good.
Yep.
But then after you get past Skypiea, it's next level.
Yep.
Like Oda just elevates it next level and really kicks it into super overdrive.
Yeah, and he honestly keeps it up. The only arc that kind of goes downhill from where you're at is honestly probably Fishman Island.
Oh, and that's probably, like that's the first one in Archipelago, isn't it?
I'm you believe that, you think that, that's what they lead you to think.
Okay. Because right now they're trying to get their way down there.
Yep.
They're looking for the guy that's gonna put their boat in a bubble.
AK shit literally hits the fan.
The guy Duval, dude. Oh my god. Duval. I fucking love Duval.
Oh, dude, I'm jealous you get to experience this for the first time. I just get giddy about One Piece. Like, you get to meet Rayleigh, you get to see a certain person that comes back. I'm jealous.
Bro, when they revealed who Brooks was, my mind
exploded. Right, bro? Oh my goodness, Laboon.
God damn, dude. That's why I love Thriller Bark so much.
Yeah.
Bro, we need to talk about how One Piece would make the best open world video game ever if it got fully made.
Yeah, it'd make the best open world video game ever. If you took like a GTA budget and turned it into a One Piece video game, 100%.
It would take so long to make, but imagine you've played like Sea of Thieves, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like even boating, more like that. I'd say third person would be a better way to have that game.
It would have to be third person, yeah, and you could just do so much with that because you could have like a Sea of Thieves travel mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
But then you could also you could have so much shit going on, man.
Build up all the major islands. Allow you to find your devil fruits on your own.
Yep, and like at random, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like
what I think. I think it'd be great for like online as well, but then you'd have to make it so I think it'd almost have to be similar to if you had a clan and then only one person in each clan can have that type of devil fruit.
Yeah, that's how you'd have to do it for sure.
Because otherwise it's going to be no fun if you're on a world and somebody else has the devil fruit and you'll never be able to get it because someone else has it forever.
Right, yeah.
Or you could do like you die and then it spawns again somewhere else and you just spawn in and you have to go find a different one.
Yeah, dude, it would be wild because you could also choose to not have a devil fruit and use hot. It would just be so cool.
Honestly, a person without a devil fruit would be pretty crucial to your squad because what if someone fell off the boat?
Right, and then you could choose to be like a brawler or a swordsman or like it would be so cool. Oh man.
It'll never get made just because Oda made too big of a world. Damn it, Oda.
God damn it, Oda. What if we're like 40 and video games go crazy though? It very well could.
Oh, there is a open One Piece, but I heard it sucks. Open world.
Yeah, I heard it's really bad.
It's not what people wanted.
Right, it would just have to be a game where you create your own character and like it would be lit. It would be so lit. You can acquire your own crew as well. Oh, let's get on it. Let's just somehow.
I'm gonna become a game developer. It's gotta happen. It's just what it is. What it is. I don't know how to do it at all, but
we're gonna need like a $400 million budget.
Are you kidding me, dude? I'm gonna make it on my laptop.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Any other world I really would like to live in.
I don't think anything tops off One Piece.
Oh, Keijo.
Keijo.
Keijo. I see some tits smacking against each other.
Bro, oh my god. Or food, bro. I was just gonna say Food Wars, bro. You just gotta make it into the what the hell is it called? Togetsu. What is the school called?
I can't think.
Starts with a T.
I don't know. I can't think of it.
Either way, you just make it into that academy, bro, and then you don't even have to make it in. Just go to all the food wars and then watch people's clothes fall off because they eat something good.
Totsky Academy, baby! I would be a demon, bro. I would be Soma's cousin.
Bro, I can't cook worth a shit, so.
And I would steal Arena. Actually, if I was in Food Wars, I would go for the short-haired chick who's all about the meat.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I don't like
bad.
the accent she has. I guess if you watch it in sub though, you wouldn't really notice.
I do watch it in sub.
I watch it in dub. In dub, she has a really weird accent.
Okay, you'd be all about that, Megumi, 100%. I'm literally just waiting. I think if this next season of Food Wars is done, I'm just waiting to binge it because I could not stand waiting for it to come out weekly.
Bro, you like Food Wars way too much.
I love Food Wars. It's so good. It's so good.
It's good, but you like it too much. You give it way too much credit.
Dude, some shows just really tickle my fancy, and that's one of them. I really like hypebeast shit, and it's super hypebeast.
It is super hypebeast.
Like a hypebeast to the max, like like it just keeps like one-upping itself in hype, and I love that, bro. It makes me want to like start punching the air. I get so excited.
I wouldn't be surprised if I walked in on you and you were punching the air watching it.
I do punch the air when I watch it.
Oh my god.
I do. Sometimes I stand up out of my bed and I like get amped up by myself. I start like shadow boxing, even though it's only about cooking.
I mean, it is pretty hype. Sometimes.
It's pretty hype, bro. It's lit. It's just lit, man. Soma could beat Goku, therefore Soma was stronger. Boom.
At a cooking competition, maybe.
Yep.
Well, hey, I thought of another one for
Okay.
shitty worlds. For ones we wouldn't want to be Isekaied into.
What
Gurren
is it?
Lagann.
I would love that shit. My fighting spirit would be off the charts.
Are you kidding me, bro? You'd fucking
No, that
live
would
underground forever, and you'd never even know that there's an above ground
That would be
until
terrible.
you beat the population of 1 million when you're above ground, and then the anti-spirals come and bop you.
Yeah, but then your spiral energy grows to where you turn into a galaxy, log on, and then you end up going crazy.
Yeah.
And then you're
I
throwing
wasn't
galaxies.
the biggest
That's
fan of
spirals.
the end of Gurren Lagann.
You chill out. It's one of the best anime of all time.
It's not bad. It's good, but I just didn't like the ending.
That's fair. That is fair. It's pretty over the top and wild.
Mm-hmm. Plus, they don't flesh out the villain at all.
Yeah. Simone really got fucked that whole entire series.
All he needed to find was a girl's age, and then he just his whole life turned around.
And then he literally just moves to a small town, never gets married, lives alone.
Simone's just a big simp, dog.
He is a huge simp. And that one, he was gonna bone the chick that loved Kamina, but then she's like, I can't. Or he was like, I can't. I don't remember exactly how that went. You know what I'm talking about, though? Didn't they have a little moment where they almost kissed and then...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Good show, just not the end.
Yeah, AK, you gotta check out Golden Kamui. It's pretty dope.
I've heard you're watching. I've heard good things about it. You're watching Higurashi, right? When they cry.
Oh my God, yes! And a new episode comes out today.
Oh my God! The last episode, I'm so confused on what's going on in that show.
Same. How? Okay, but potential, AK.
Potential,
right?
Like
off the charts. Yes, bro. Yeah, I'm really confused. There has to be something with like an alternate timeline.
No, I think the last episode was supposed to be like a prequel episode, kinda, to what went down. Either that or it's like a replay.
I was thinking
because the festival's coming up again.
Oh, that's right. So it's either got to be something. Yeah, dude. I don't know what's going on at all.
I don't know.
I saw the girls in that show scare the shit out of me.
That is such a weird show. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think about it. It's so weird.
Higurashi, when they cry, check it out. It has potential and it is weird, man. It is creepy as hell.
It's super fucking creepy.
Yeah, the last episode, AK. What the shit? Or like second to last episode?
Second to last episode.
How did what? Huh?
How did he not die?
I don't know. And how did she die?
I don't know, dude. That didn't make any sense.
No, it didn't. I'm confused as hell.
Oh my god, the man's got poked with a knife about 400 times.
Dude, he literally got stabbed in the heart twice, and then like in the stomach like 30 times.
Yeah, I don't know what went on there, but that was not possible.
I think I'm watching like 7 anime right now.
This season is so good.
Yeah, it really is.
My favorite is Moriarty the Patriot.
My favorite is probably...
Bro, Moriarty the Patriot is so good.
Honestly, I really like Moriarty the Patriot, Jujutsu Kaisen, Akudama Drive, and Hirashi. I think they're all like pretty tied for me. I think Jujutsu Kaisen probably is edging as my front runner right now, and then probably followed by Moriarty the Patriot.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen's getting a lot of hype around it.
Dude, it's good right now.
It's good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm into it.
I've seen a lot of stuff on YouTube that people are hyping it up a bit more than it should be. People are hyping it up like it's Demon Slayer.
No.
But I don't think it's hit anything even close to that level of goodness yet.
No, definitely not. I don't know. I think it has potential to maybe being on that level, but as of right now, you cannot make that comparison.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, guys, so for future episodes, we're always going to start with some structure, but then the end of the episode is just going to basically be an all-out anime discussion.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you listen to the end of the episode anyways, you've kind of figured that out. It kind of just bleeds out into randomness.
Yeah, so basically it's just an Easter egg for staying the whole time. There you go. Welcome.
Yeah, and if you make it to the end, you can join the Discord.
Yeah, you can join the Discord.
I'll leave a link in this episode again, and there's a permanent link in our bio description of our podcast. So if you wanna talk to us, just click on that link and join the Discord.
Hey, AK, English dubs are not good.
Bro, you're capping. English dubs is the only way to go.
I can't do it.
Some are pretty bad, but
I really struggle with dubs. I genuinely do.
I mean, it's usually just whatever I start watching it in is what I'll watch it in the whole time.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that concerns me for the season of Attack on Titan.
Yep, you're going to have to switch. You're just literally going to have to, because I'm going to be wanting to talk about it, and you're going to be in the dark, and it's going to suck.
I can't hold myself back on Attack on Titan, so...
Well,
we've gone off the deep end, so we can probably call it an episode.
We can bring it back here. Thanks for listening, guys, for 4 months. If there's been anyone that's been there since the beginning, we appreciate you.
You're the realist.
We appreciate everyone listening now. We got plenty more coming up for you.
Excited to continue. See you guys later.
Later. Take it easy.